Hello, is anybody in this live? Sorry, of course I had technical difficulties. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Is it too loud? Is it not matching up with my voice? You guys gotta let me know. This is a completely new setup that I did like 20 minutes ago. Guys, let me know. Everything good? Clean the city. I got accepted into the Amazon influencer program. Thank you so much for your help. Of course, I'm so glad to hear that. I can't wait to talk all about the Amazon influencer program. Oh my gosh, Morgan, is that you? You're here? You are on? Check it out. I got Ecamm live, guys. It's gonna be a completely different kind of streaming now. I'm so excited. Everything's in sync. Perfect. I completely winged this one, and I set up my YouTube stream. I got it all set up yesterday, and I didn't realize I had it set to webcam. So whenever I went to go live right now at 7, it was like, this is not gonna work. You have it set up bad. You must have got a screen. Okay, so anyway, I was technical difficulties happened just a minute ago. I'm going to give everybody a little bit to jump on this stream from the other stream, because now I don't know how that's going to work on my YouTube channel, but it's all good. We learn as we go, right? So how is everybody doing tonight? Are y'all having a great night? Yay, I'm so happy for you, Mercedes. Thank you, Morgan. You're so great. I love the positive energy already from the jump of the stream. So how's everybody doing? I'm going to give it a little bit more for people to come in. Like I said, there was technical difficulties. In fact, I just thought about it, but my social links are all going to be off. I hope people find this stream because I was super excited. I didn't want to just stream from my laptop. I wanted to stream on this specific setup. I've been spending all day working on it. In fact, I just ordered this microphone on Amazon. Just so many little things that, little kinks that I needed to iron out to make this happen. And I will explain as the stream goes on why I was so adamant about testing out this new setup. So we'll see what happens. The winds of change. What's up? Just checking in. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm super excited to have you, even if it's just for a little bit. But you'll have to stay tuned because this stream is going to be pretty good. I have so much exciting things to announce. I hope that clickbait got you, that big announcement, right? I hope that got you. I hope that brings everybody to the stream tonight because I'm super excited to announce what I have to announce. Doing good. Just seeing you pop up and was like, what's the announcement? I know you're going to have to stay tuned for a little bit longer. I got to announce it in a little bit, but thank you for coming. Rich input. Ruben, how are you? I reached out to you earlier this week on Instagram. I don't know if you check Instagram that much, but I was trying to get you involved. So check Instagram if you can, but I'm so glad to hear you're doing good. I watched your newest video about TikTok shop, and so that was really cool to see. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for stopping by. I always like to start off the streams doing like a little roll call. So for today's roll call, if you're on and you like to be active in the chat, go ahead and drop your favorite color. Today's roll call is going to be your favorite color. Go ahead and drop it in the chat. Let me know what your favorite color is. And just like always, for the people who are watching the replay, instead of dropping your favorite color, just drop replay fam. Let me know that you're watching the replay. And eventually I will have something special for all you replay fammers. But thank you guys for joining live. I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm so excited to talk to you guys. Morgan said, it does look great. What camera are you using? I'm so happy that everything is looking good. Just don't mind the backdrop, okay? I really didn't realize I was going to be streaming so soon, and I took priority in fixing up the backdrop of my, Amazon videos and my YouTube videos that I didn't work on the backdrop of my stream. But the camera that I'm using is the Sony ZV-1. It has so many cool features, and one is that you can just plug it up and use it as a webcam. You don't really even need like the Elgato Cam Link. You can just download its own software and use it just like that. But I do have the Elgato Cam Link. I'm using that. And then I have this Blue Yeti microphone, USB mic that I just plugged in. So that's my setup right now. I have two different lights shining on me, and that's about it. It's pretty simple. It's kind of as simple as it gets. Let me check. Everybody's coming in. I knew Morgan's favorite color was purple. I did. Ruben, oh yeah, sorry, I'm not even logged in on there. I'll check it out. Yeah, check out your messages. Hopefully we can talk. You knew this already. Morgan's so funny. Yes, her YouTube channel name used to be the number purple. I got you, Morgan. I got you. The number purple. She used to be the number purple. What's up, Rich? I'm in the Facebook groups. They have been helpful. Andrea said hello. Hi, Andrea. I was so bummed I just missed your Instagram live today, but I did watch the replay. Great job. I'm so excited to talk about things tonight on the stream. But your Instagram live was good. Very helpful. Good information. It's been super nice to get to know you more. Turquoise, blue, thank you guys for dropping in your favorite colors. So my favorite color is yellow, and I kind of wanted to ask this question because last stream we talked about personal branding, and colors play a big role in personal branding. And so my favorite color is yellow, and it plays into my personal branding because yellow symbolizes creativity and positivity, and that's exactly what I'm about. So I'm glad, blue is a good color as well. A lot of people use blue. Blue has a good meaning as well. So make sure you guys are taking a look at the deeper meaning of these colors because they really, play a part in your personal branding. Crispy, I think she meant I've been using the Sony ZV-E10. So I use the Sony ZV-E10 for all of my videos, but to go ahead and do this stream, I was like, I want some better quality. I don't want to just keep using my laptop camera. So we went ahead and tried this out, and so far I think it's good. I feel like you guys are seeing me, like seeing every part of like my face and every like wrinkle, everything about me. So that's kind of funny. But yes, I'm glad the quality looks really good. I'm excited. I have the ZV-1, but there's some leveling thing in the interface I can't get rid of. Hit a wrong button somewhere. That's a real bummer. Have you looked it up? Have you done everything you could to try to fix it? I actually kind of ignored my Sony ZV-1 after I got the Sony ZV-E10, and I just put it away, put it in a drawer. I didn't think I was going to use it much anymore. But being able to use it as a webcam is great. So I'm so excited to be able to up my quality by using this and, take the streams to a whole nother level. Between Ecamm Live, my Sony ZV-1, and this Blue Yeti microphone, I feel so pumped and so excited to create an awesome live stream for you guys. Thanks, same. Did they stop making the ZV-E10? Or, yeah, I think that's supposed to be ZV-E10. I don't know if they stopped making it, actually. I just bought it last year, and I also picked up, like, a wide-angle lens to go with it, because that camera does have interchangeable lenses versus the Sony ZV-1. And I picked it up. Everything was fine, and I actually love that camera. I recommend that camera to a lot of people. Look at Axel. Axel came in and is suggesting some advice to the Winds of Change. Axel said the Winds of Change hit the up button on the wheel to scroll through the view mode. So hopefully that can help you out. No, so I'm glad that you guys are doing good. Thank you guys for commenting, letting me know your favorite color. But, we have a pretty cool agenda for tonight. Before I start talking about the agenda, one of the announcements that, you guys probably have already noticed, one of the announcements that I wanted to bring up is the fact that we are streaming on Ecamm Live now. We have leveled up. We have, taken a step further in this live stream game. Even though this is only my 4th live stream, you want to get 1% better every time. Every video you make, every stream you make. And to me, this was the time to switch it up a little bit. The backdrop is a little funky. I'm going to work on it. Please, guys, cut me some slack. But we're upping our game a little bit here because there's more to come, more announcements that I'm going to be saying here later on in this stream So stay tuned for that. But the first announcement of the night is just welcoming Ecamm Live software, changing up the things in here. Like, check this out. I can, drop in my name. I can drop in, as you guys saw in the beginning, a countdown. I can do an outro, an intro. There's so much more that I can do here with Ecamm Live. I just had so little time to play around with it right now. So just stay tuned for a more engaging stream. Things are going to get a lot cooler, a lot better real quick. So I'm really excited about that. Wait, so you have the Sony ZV-E10 too? Ball in. You can stream with it too. That's what I stream with using Ecamm Live. I can see the improvements. Morgan, yeah, so I actually do have both. I started with just the Sony ZV-1, and I was tired of, I use a lens that I found on Amazon to make the camera a little bit more wide, because I like to shoot wide angle, or I like a wider view when I shoot. So then after recording for a year and doing Amazon review videos, I decided that it was time to get the Sony ZV-E10 and, be able to use the interchangeable lenses. So I do have both cameras currently, but like I said, I stopped using the Sony ZV-1 for a while. But I recommend both of these cameras. They're both beginner friendly, entry level, but produce a really good quality picture. So these are my two favorite cameras at the moment, and I will always recommend them. Yeah, so what I got on the agenda tonight is one of the first things I want to talk about is kind of follow up on last week's story time. So last week I had a really funny story, maybe a little bit scary and creepy, and we had a really good story time. So if you guys missed it, you might want to check out last week's live stream, but I'll also, provide a little detail on that as I follow up with that story in just a little bit. Now, after that, we also can talk about the Amazon Influencer Program. We can talk about updates, progress, how everybody's doing. I love to do that, and I know you guys are all here for the Amazon Influencer Program, so we'll definitely get into all of that stuff. And then third, we'll do the big announcement. So I'm so excited to talk about that big announcement. And then to follow up the big announcement, we are also giving away this 3-in-1 Lego camera set. If you guys watched the stream last week, we actually built this live. I gave myself the biggest headache, and I really struggled putting it together and keeping up with the chat. So that's kind of the agenda we have for the night, and then we'll end it off with a Q&A. You guys can ask me whatever you guys want. We'll just have an open discussion, and I think that'll, end the stream off. So I'm super excited for tonight. I hope you guys are as well. I hope you guys stay as active as possible in the chat, because it really helps me, be able to talk and communicate. And it's really awkward as a streamer because you can't see anything. You can't hear anything. You're on here by yourself. So you guys talking in the chat really helps me out. So I hope everything's going well. I hope you guys are liking everything. And let's just get on with the rest of the stream. Let's see. You can pull up people's comments on the live stream if you hit the add to broadcast under the comments. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. So you can just throw it up there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Morgan. Morgan actually started streaming after me. She said that I kind of motivated her to stream, and then she just ran with it. She took off. She's doing so good. She already has Ecamm Live, and, she's doing good things. So now she's teaching me. She is definitely teaching me. So, oh, that's pretty cool. What's Ecamm Live? So Axel asked, what's Ecamm Live? It is just like OBS. It's like StreamYard. It's just another software. We kind of talked about Ecamm Live last week. I am a little bit more familiar with Ecamm Live just because in the past when I tried to stream, I used Ecamm Live. So I was excited to do it again, except this time with an audience and being able to customize things, right? And do all this really cool, fun stuff for you guys. So Ecamm Live is the software that I'm using to stream. There's a ton of different options out there. I just so happened to pick Ecamm Live, and so did Morgan. Hi, I'm here. Hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your evening with us. We just walked through the agenda. We have a cool agenda planned for tonight. Morgan said, yes, Mercedes was my inspiration. I'm so glad to hear that. That means so much to me. Is your channel monetized? Yes, my channel is monetized. I got monetized about 4 months into starting YouTube. All I talked about was the Amazon Influencer Program, and I was able to get monetized very quickly. So I'm grateful and thankful for that. So guys, are you ready to get into the follow-up of story time from last week? You guys are gonna laugh. You guys are gonna laugh at me. So basically, I did not change up anything, really. I didn't get a new microphone. I haven't really done much because I've been so focused on the streaming, on figuring out Ecamm Live and putting all this stuff together for the big announcement today. So I really haven't had much time to play with anything. However, I know I need to come back to YouTube. I know you guys are missing my regular content, and I also haven't made any Amazon review videos because my setup is just not right. My microphone is not working. A little backstory on all of that is I tried to film last week. I tried to make a video. I'm in a new space now. And when I tried to film, for some odd reason, my microphone was catching radio sound waves and it was playing Christian music on top of my raw recorded video footage. So it was one of the weirdest things. I don't know what was happening. Everybody was commenting ghosts in the chat because it's some freaky thing. Like, my microphone isn't even Bluetooth or wireless or anything like that. I plug it straight into my camera and it still picked up the sound waves from a radio station. So, long story short, the only solution I could really think of is getting some kind of like foil or like insulation to cover up my window and hope that those sound waves don't come through. So the second announcement of the night is I got a fix, and I hope to be creating YouTube content again, creating Amazon review videos again, and I hope to be back so that you guys can see, you know, what I've been up to, and you guys can see the vlogs. I know you guys want so much, so so hopefully this will be the fix. Hopefully I don't have any creepy sound waves, radio waves, or Christian music on top of my video footage, so I can come back to YouTube and start producing my content again. Mr. Diamond Heads, you're slacking, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's kind of my follow-up from last week. Put some egg cartons on the wall. No, so I think the egg cartons would just help with the insulation of the sound in the room, but that's not the problem. The problem is that I'm picking up radio frequencies, like my microphone is connecting to a radio station. I don't know. Guys, this is all beyond me. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know why this is the case. I guess it's just another problem that I need to solve. So that's my story follow-up from last week. So hopefully I will be back on YouTube very, very soon. Now, on this topic of story time, I do have another small story that I wanted to talk about, something that happened to me this week, and something that I just wanted to share with you guys. So, a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago, I was talking to my parents about, you know, going live and how much I make on YouTube, and it's funny that it came up earlier in the stream, like, am I a monetized channel? Yes, I am a monetized channel, but I think that means something different to just about everybody. Like, yes, you can make money, but is it enough to have you quit your job? Or like, what kind of money is this? Like, yes, you're a monetized channel, but it doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden rolling, right? So, so basically, when you start off as a monetized channel, especially if you're really small, kind of like me, I only have like almost 5,000 subs. So I'm still a really small YouTube channel in the grand scheme of things. Really, really, really small. But I know that YouTube is a long-term game. We talked about this before. When you do YouTube, you have to stay consistent year after year and continue producing content, continue being 1% better every video you do, every time you get on camera, you try to do a little bit better, be a little bit better, make the content a little bit better, right? And so you're going to be doing this for a long time, and I know that. So this doesn't bother me. This is not my full-time income. This is just something that I do because I absolutely love it and I'm passionate about what I do, right? So when I talk to my parents about this and let them know, like, wow, when I first started as a monetized channel, I was making maybe $2 a day, and that was good. $2 a day, right? For the videos that I had up at the time. And it kind of bothered me because it's like you're so excited to be monetized and then you get monetized and you realize, okay, this is not what I was expecting. but it makes you bootstrap a little and work a lot harder. So as I continued to post videos, as I continued to come up with my strategy and keep going on YouTube, I've been slowly able to grow that $2 and, now be closer to $20, $30 a day, even if I don't make any content. So because my videos are, growing, my video library is growing, people can watch my videos at any time, this dollar amount is slowly growing. So whenever I talked to my parents yesterday and I kind of let them know, like, hey, I'm going to start going live every Wednesday. It's going to be my new thing. My mom made a comment and she goes, oh, you're going to do that for just like $20 a day? And, we would all have a sort of a different reaction to that. But for some reason, the reaction that I had was, wow, you have such a poor mindset. Like, that is just the wrong way to look at this scenario. And I just walked off. I kind of let it be. And then later we talked about it. And she was like, I didn't mean it to offend you. It wasn't supposed to be, you weren't supposed to take it the wrong way. And I was like, no, I didn't. It motivated me, actually. If anything, that lit a fire under me because you're laughing at me for making $20 a day on my live streams, right? But one day, what happens if that number is $2,500 a day? What if it's $25,000 a day? What if I make $25,000 on my live stream, right? The monetary amount doesn't matter to me, but it's just the point. The point is that I understand it seems like I'm doing this for nothing. And most creators do this for nothing. Because you have to keep going. You have to keep proving yourself. You have to keep showing up every day, day after day, week after week, year after year, and always continue to make content. So that's where we're at. I like to think of it as like, if you think small, you achieve small. If you think big, you achieve big. And that's the way that I look at it. That's the way I look at just about everything that I do. And I also like to think about this one quote that I remember that says, you can increase the likelihood of your success just by changing the way you view things in your life. So if you view things the wrong way, how are you ever going to achieve that success, right? So there's a lot that I took from just that little moment and that little exchange with my parents. And so now this fire under me is bigger than ever. And I'm super excited, super motivated, and super pumped to continue to grow this channel and continue to grow my following, my personal brand, my everything. So I hope you guys kind of like that story. I hope it motivates you guys. Can you monetize at 500 subs? That's a good question, Axel. I think they did change up the rules a little, but I'm not super familiar with it just because I was already a monetized channel by the time they switched it up. I think what they do is they unlock certain monetization features at lower subs and lower watched hours, but I don't think you're fully monetized until that same amount. I think it's like 1,000 subs and 4,000 watched hours, but I could be wrong. Keep growing. AZM said, keep growing. And Sarita Bark said, consistency is key. Yes, ladies, I do agree. I probably couldn't even agree more, to be honest. So that's my quick story time, follow-up story time from last week's story time, and then my new story time for this week. If you guys have any stories, make sure you leave them in the chat and, we can talk about it and share your stories. But moving on, we can talk about the Amazon Influencer Program now. How is everybody doing in the Amazon Influencer Program? How are your earnings? How is it going? I know somebody earlier, Clean the City. If Clean the City, are you still in the chat? I know you said you just got approved into the program and you thanked me for all the help. I'm excited to talk to you about that and see your progress, see how you navigate the program as a whole. So I'm excited you got in. Axel said he's almost there. Axel, what are you at right now, subscriber-wise? Everyone is begging on GoFundMe, lazy bums. Mr. Diamond Hands, I'm actually super surprised you showed up for this stream again. So he came in at the end of last week's stream and he was so funny. I don't really know how he found this stream. How did you find this stream? But he showed up on time this week and he's in the chat, so I appreciate it. Yeah, so a lot of people dream of making $20 a day from YouTube perspective. Yeah, Honestly, wait, let me add that to the broadcast. Danny said a lot of people dream of making $20 a day from YouTube. Perspective. First off, hi Danny, thank you for joining. I know you join almost every week, so I really do appreciate you. And this is really great. A lot of people dream of making $20 a day. To me, maybe to others that doesn't sound like anything, or that might not be a dream to others, but to me, that's crazy, right? And I just want to keep it growing and keep doing this as consistently as I can. And, be thankful for every opportunity I've gotten. Axel has 416 subs. Axel, that's awesome. Congratulations. Keep going. Guys, if you guys are into anything like about design, or if you need a graphic designer to create a logo for you guys, make sure you check out Axel by Design. He's really cool. He has a lot of knowledge on that topic, and his video quality is amazing. So definitely check him out. YouTube doesn't pay me nothing. Yeah, so, okay, I can talk a little bit about my Amazon Influencer Program results for this past week. I had a new high, which I haven't seen in a while, which was a $156 day. That is pretty good. I haven't had a day like that in a while. So it spiked. I don't even remember what day that was this week. It was a really random day. Clicks were actually kind of down that day. So I don't really know. I guess I sold more expensive items that specific day. But I did have a $156 day. I was excited about it because, like I said, that was my new high for probably this year. I've been staying around the $100 average a day, but then that $156 day did look really good. I think after that $156 day, I think I fell down and had a really low day. So I think I experienced one of my highest and lowest of this year in this week alone. So it's been up and down. I have noticed that carousels are back. I have noticed that, we're making money again. Things are looking up. But for me, the problem is I haven't been making product reviews. I haven't been consistent ever since I, did this move. I haven't been able to get my stuff set up. You guys know the story already. So I just haven't been making any videos. That's the biggest problem for me. I have about 50% of the watch time. Just got to keep working. So yeah, watch time to get monetized on YouTube is one of the harder things to do. For me, I noticed making longer videos helped increase my watch time quicker. So I don't know if you can do that, Axel, but for me anyway, it was just a little tweak, making my videos longer, and I was able to hit the watch hours about 1 month after I hit the 1,000 sub mark. So that was awesome. Mr. Diamond's Hands, I was browsing through videos and your live popped up on my suggested videos. I don't know how. I don't watch financial videos or nothing. Well, I'm super glad it popped up, and I'm super glad you came back, this week. Now, if you stay tuned a little bit longer into this stream, I have a really big announcement that I'm excited to share, and hopefully it keeps you coming back every week for more and more live streams with us. We're happy to have you, to be honest. So what are your guys' Amazon influencer programs looking like? Are they up? Are they down? Are you guys still in the program? Are you guys getting discouraged? Talk to me. Let me know. Let me know how you guys are doing. I know a lot of people are getting discouraged. I've been getting more and more Instagram DMs than I ever have before, with just people that are frustrated. People who are making cents to the dollar, right? They're not making much money and they don't understand why. And so I think there's a lot of new people into the program. I think there's a lot of people who were expecting to make the same amount of money that, we've been showing. And maybe they're watching my results videos from, months ago, and then they're trying to make that same amount of money. And it's just so different. Axel, thank you so much for the super chat. Make that $22 on this stream. You guys are funny. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. That means a lot. But yeah, I've been getting DMs like crazy, and that just reminds me, if you guys ever have any questions about the Amazon Influencer Program or just about anything, feel free to DM me on Instagram. That's where it's most easy for me to respond. If I have a longer response, I can send you an audio message. And so it's just a little bit easier to do it on Instagram. So make sure you guys one, subscribe to the YouTube channel, but two, also make sure you follow me on Instagram, because that's where I can be the most responsive. And I also want to plug the Discord. I believe the Discord link is in the description of this live stream, so make sure you guys go ahead and get joined in that Discord. It's very quiet right now. I haven't had too much time to focus and learn Discord fully, but I will be there, and it's going to be really good to have this community, have that Discord, to be able to talk about everything and anything. I want to talk about sports betting, Amazon influencer program, YouTube, live streaming, all kinds of things, working out, motivation, all kinds of things will be happening on that Discord. It's just, we talked about this too in other streams, but I love chasing the shiny things, and I saw an opportunity here on live streaming, and so I'm taking it. I'm going with it. I'm running with it. And so I did create this Discord, and I'm so excited about it. It's just, I haven't been able to work on it as much as I wanted. I am just a one-woman show, guys. So just cut me a little bit of slack. And I promise, all this good stuff is coming together. Things are coming together, and soon enough, we'll have a beautiful community where everything's working and flowing how it should. But just right now, we're a work in progress. You should do a call-in on the next live stream. That would be cool. So, if nobody has anything to share about the Amazon influencer program, I mean, we can get on with the big announcement. We can move on, and we can talk about the announcement. I need to know that you guys are all in here, though. How many people do we have on? Hit the like button, spam. If you guys are in the chat, if you guys are here, if you guys are ready for the announcement. If not, I'm not going to say it yet, because I feel like we're still a little early on. Do live streams count towards your watched hours? I believe they do. Yes, they most definitely should. Okay, so my experience with live streams is it's pretty cool. After you're done with the live stream, it posts to your YouTube channel under the live tab. People can go back and rewatch it. You just have to be strategic with how you set up the live stream. If you put a thumbnail, like I've been putting my thumbnails as like come chat, stuff like that, people aren't really going to click on that in the future. If you set it up to where it looks like a normal video, or like a standard video that you would record previously, then people can go back and watch it at all times. And you just have to make sure that when you're talking, you don't always just contribute or talk to the live audience. You got to think about it as like, oh, somebody could be watching this again in the future or down the line, right? So you can look at it multiple different ways. But yes, it should definitely count towards your watched hours. Yes, streams count for watched hours. I'm getting around 1K a month average this year from Amazon influencer program. Down for me, but I'm still okay with it. Yeah. So, Morgan, how many videos do you have up on your storefront, if you don't mind me asking? Influencer Income 101, Andrea said, ready. Okay, well, I mean, wow, we're already been on for 35 minutes. That's crazy. So, if nobody has anything else to say, then we'll go ahead and get on with the announcement. But it says, let's see. Sorry, I got to get used to clicking on the comments. But it says, what kind of software do you recommend for making YouTube videos? Honestly, you don't really need software. If you just have an iPhone and you can use iMovie, you can probably edit your video footage right on there. And you can even use your iPhone to record. I think the biggest thing when starting out a YouTube channel is just getting started. Putting yourself out there, recording that first video, and posting it. So many people get bogged down and scared to just do that first step. But once you do that, it's going to start, building that momentum for you to continue to keep posting the next one, or to start thinking of your next video, and then to post your next video and keep growing and come up with a schedule and to keep going. So, I mean, my recommendation is just a post. You don't really need anything fancy. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need a fancy program to edit your videos. Just record on your iPhone. Do some quick editing on an app. iMovie would do just fine. And then get your video posted. How many people? Okay. All right. So I want to just go ahead and give you all the big announcement because I know that people have to go. I don't want it to get late for everybody. And I really want to elaborate and talk a lot about this. So guys, without a further ado, the big announcement is going to be this live 2-month live stream extravaganza that we are going to do on this channel. And I'm going to bring on some of the coolest guests, some really cool people. I have it all scheduled and lined up for you guys. Just like I said earlier in this stream, when you think small, you achieve small. If you think big, you achieve big. And so I'm over here putting this out into the universe. And, even though it's just a 2-month live stream schedule, I wanted to make it as cool as I could. I wanted to bring on some of the coolest people. And I think I can have some super awesome conversations in front of all of you guys. And I think you guys are going to learn so much from my guests and from what I have to say as a host. And I'm just so excited to do it live. Live has been so much fun for me. It's pushed me outside of my comfort zone. But this live stream extravaganza is going to be so cool. We're going to try to make each one better than the other. And to start off this live stream extravaganza, we have none other than Andrea from Influencer Income 101. She's going to be my first guest. One thing I want you guys to take note of is for just that week 1 with Andrea, our live stream is going to be happening on a Thursday. All the other streams will be happening on a Wednesday, although this schedule is subject to change. This first one is going to be on a Thursday. So I'm super excited about it. Honestly, me and Andrea from Influencer Income 101 have never had a conversation over the phone, over really anything. The only way we've talked has been in my chat on these live streams and through little comments here and there on YouTube and on Instagram. And so bringing her on as my first guest, I think we're going to have a really, really great conversation. And I want it to happen in front of everybody because I think there's so much that, we're going to pull out of each other, so much that you guys could learn from. And now you are going to see on my schedule that there's 2 question marks. If you guys happen to watch last week's stream, you may know who week 2's guest is going to be. The problem is we haven't got confirmation on these people just yet. Maybe they're out of town. Maybe they're, they have a really busy schedule. Everybody is super busy. So I didn't want to put their names out here just in case they aren't going to be able to make it on this specific date. But guys, don't worry. I have tons of people that I can add. I have so many people that would love to be on here and to just talk. Like, this is just so fun. It's such a cool environment to be able to do this on. And so for each person, we're going to talk about something else. I'm bringing each person on for a different reason. And I think it's going to be so much fun. That's what's up, Mr. Diamond Head said. Yeah, you kind of teased it earlier. You kind of said, I should bring people on, and, you read my mind. That was the exact plan. I'm so excited to do this. I think it's going to be so much fun. And I want to continue going through all of my guests. I will introduce you guys to each of them, and we'll talk about it. But let's see what everybody has to say. So Morgan said, what topics are each person's streams about? I plan on showing support regardless. Just curious. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me keep reading through the comments. I'm going to go through all of them. I really didn't, it's hard to put all the information on this one little infographic. So yes, they're each going to be different. They're each going to be unique in their own way. Some of them are going to have some really fun twists that we can bring and add to the stream as well. So each one is going to be different and unique in their own way. Axel said, what are the themes of topics you want to focus on with each guest? I got you. I'll talk about that in just a second. What's up, Millennial Money Mom? Thank you so much. Even though you're late, you haven't missed much. Melissa is actually one of our guests. So if you noticed in week 3, we have Melissa, and I'm super excited to have both Vicky and Melissa on that chat or on that live stream. So we'll have 2 guests that week. But basically, all in all, what we're going to talk about on these live streams is just, it's kind of unique to every person. So in week 1, when we talk with Andrea from Influencer Income 101, that's going to be all about the Amazon Influencer Program. She is big on the Amazon Influencer Program. I haven't gotten a chance to ever talk to her and really meet her. So I want that conversation to happen live on here in front of everybody. I think we are both like-minded individuals, and I'm super excited to see where that chat goes. But mainly all about the Amazon Influencer Program. Then in week 2, that one is, I'm not going to say anything just yet, but that will be a surprise. You guys will have a blast for week 2. Now, week 3 with Vicky and Melissa, these are 2 women who are moms, who have a unique approach to marketing, to entrepreneurship, to the Amazon Influencer Program. And so I'm going to kind of let that chat or that live stream just ride, and we're going to just free flow it. They are so fun. They're always in my chat. They actually make my live streams, and they always show up. So I just know that one's going to be fun. That's going to be a good conversation over all kinds of topics. Vicky is so knowledgeable on YouTube, and Melissa is so knowledgeable on so many other things. She's been helping me with Discord. She's been giving me a ton of advice. And so that is going to be a really good live stream to watch as well. Now in week 4, Tyler, he's actually from Reviews of Cool Stuff. I did one of my first interviews with Tyler, and he's been in the product review game for a really long time. I first heard about him on a podcast called the YouTube Creators Hub podcast. I used to listen to it, and Tyler was a guest there. So he actually allowed me to do my first interview with him, and he is all about the Amazon Influencer Program. He has a full-time job on top of it. He's able to travel on Amazon Influencer Program money, and he's just very established. He has a lot of knowledge and a lot of information that he can give, and I think our conversation with Tyler will be just as good as all of these other ones. Now in week 5, that one's also a question mark. He is on vacation right now. Little spoiler alert. He's always in the chat as well. He's a good source of information for me. He's a motivation, a mentor. And so hopefully I can confirm him, and if we'll add him to this infographic. I really just wanted to bring this graphic out and share this schedule with you guys as soon as possible. So unfortunately, I have 2 guests that have not confirmed, but hopefully we can get them on here very soon. Now in week 6, I'm super excited about this week 6 live stream. Gregory and Kayla have been on our chat before, but these 2 individuals have actually booked a consulting call with me. And after we talked, we had such a great time that we set up a monthly occurrence Zoom call where we talk and we motivate each other and we ask each other questions and we just check on each other. And I genuinely feel like I've known these 2 people forever. I feel like I've known them for so long, and I just met them. To be honest, I just met them, but our conversations are so good, so motivational, so inspiring, and they have their own marketing company as well that they work on. They tried to be in the Amazon Influencer Program, but haven't, been accepted, and they use virtual assistants a ton. So I feel like that conversation is going to go down the virtual assistant route. So if anybody is interested in virtual assistants or needs more information on them, that's going to be a good live stream to check out. Now, week 7, Erica, she has a really cool, unique business. She has a poop scooping dog, like a dog poop scooping business, and she is killing it. Her marketing, her social media game, everything, she has stepped it up a ton, and she is doing so much good stuff, really. She has this really cool, unique business and this really cool strategy. So I'm excited to bring her on as well and share all of, whatever she wants to talk about with you guys. And then last but certainly not least, week 8, we have Axel. Axel has been in the chat. I've shouted him out a few times. He's actually an old coworker of mine, and we have built a really good relationship. We inspire each other. I think I kind of got him into the Amazon Influencer Program, and he is, doing good stuff, but he also has his full-time job that he has to focus on. And so bringing him on, I think we could do some really cool stuff. Maybe we can, I think he said something, he had an idea. Ours should be about design and personal branding. Yep, Axel, that's exactly what we were talking about. That's exactly what we'll do. So I'm super excited to have that conversation with Axel and bring him on. But guys, this is just the beginning. There's so many other people that I want to bring on. There is so many other conversations to be had on these live streams, and so I'm really excited about all of it, but this is just the beginning. So we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna commit. Something that I've been really bad about doing is committing to things and over promising and then not knowing how to fulfill these promises, right? So tonight's live stream is a good example. I already have Andrea coming on next week, Thursday, and I didn't have Ecamm live. I didn't have a microphone. I'm not ready to bring on guests, but by creating this schedule and just putting it out into the world, now I'm being held accountable, and now I have no choice but to get set up and get ready to do these interviews because they're scheduled. We can't turn back now. So Andrea will be our first guest. I'm so excited. I think we both are. We're both super excited to have this conversation. And yeah, so guys, get ready. Starting next week, the stream is going to be a little different. We're always going to have a guest, but we're still going to be bringing the same energy, the same positivity, and they're going to be even more fun than they already are. Mr. Diamond Hands, put me on week 5 on the live. You have jokes, my friend. Morgan said, congratulations to you all. Morgan, you're somebody that I definitely want to bring on. We got to talk. I have to reach out to you and we'll definitely talk because I see all the hard work you're putting into YouTube and I really want to hear about your strategy and talk to you a little bit more. Yes, I need all the virtual assistants best practices. Yeah, so that's going to be a really good stream week 6. Week 6 will probably be all about virtual assistants. They've given me so much information and knowledge on that topic. So stay tuned for that one. Morgan said, I like the sink or swim approach. You got this. You know what? Sometimes that's just what you have to do. I just act like I can do everything, and then when it comes to it, I just scrambled to pull it all together. But guys, I hope you guys are super excited for this, as excited as I am. I worked really hard to get this together. I reached out to all these people that I think could bring really good information to the table and have a really good conversation with me. So this is just the beginning. I have never done an interview or hosted an interview before. So bear with me. We're learning as we go, and we're just doing this thing. So I kind of wanted to make this announcement look like, like when artists go on tour, like it's like a tour type thing. I love just making things bigger than they are. And one day, hopefully I'll look back at this and be like, wow, you started off so small. You only had 8 guests, this was just such a small thing. But, we're going to do it as big as we can. I love to show off. I love to be flashy. I love to be positive, and hopefully you guys really enjoy these conversations. So I'm so excited to start off next week with a bang and bring Andrea on, and you guys are going to be in for a really good conversation. That's all I have to say. Morgan said, hit me up. I got you. We will do that. So guys, let me know. Talk to me. Hit the like button if you're excited for this 2-month extravaganza. We are doing 2 months of live streaming with guests. And, that doesn't mean like we're not going to have fun on the live streams, or that doesn't mean, my YouTube content's going to stop. No, we're going to just try to fire on all fronts. It's just hard when you're initially getting things set up. Cut yourself a little bit of slack. Chase the shiny things, the shiny objects for a little bit, and then try to bring back things that you're more familiar with. So that's what my goal is, and I'm super excited. Melissa said, I found Andrea from these streams, and she's a wealth of knowledge. Yes, she's been doing this for a really long time. She has her own businesses. She has the Amazon influencer program going. She's a mom as well, and she's trying to keep all these different wheels moving and turning, and she's doing a very good job. So I'm excited to have her. A lot of you guys are familiar with her already. She has her own YouTube channel as well. She's an Amazon influencer. And so bringing her on is going to be so cool. I think it's just so cool that I have never had a conversation with her before. And to do it live here with you guys is going to be really fun. So just cut us both some slack. This is totally new for us all. It's new as for me being a host. I was already nervous the first time I did a YouTube interview, and I did that with Tyler. From Reviews of Cool Stuff. But when you're doing those kind of interviews, you can edit them before post, right? Now here we are just completely live, just winging it. And so I kind of feel bad for my guest a little because I feel like they're going to be nervous, especially if they're not comfortable or used to doing live streams. But it's all good. It's all friendly. We're all family here. We're not going to, be negative about anything. So that's what I tried to explain to my guest, is that the live stream audience is very small right now, but these conversations are huge. These are going to be really big conversations that I hope people can go back on my channel and rewatch these live streams because they're interested in what these people have to say. So I'm super excited about having each and every guest on. So thank you to all of my guests, and thank you to all of you guys for, showing up to every live and, coming here to watch. What's Andrea's YouTube channel? Yeah, Andrea's actually right here. Influencer Income 101. This is her new YouTube channel name, so y'all go check her out. Give her a follow. Check out her content before she comes live on the stream with us next week. Andrea, I'm super excited for this conversation. Yeah, Andrea right here said my YouTube is Influencer Income 101. So, did you guys like the announcement? What else? What else is new? I feel like okay, how long have we been on here? Almost an hour. Guys, I was on for 4.5 hours last week. Where are you guys at? Mr. Diamond Hands, I watched your videos last week. They are good and informative. Thank you so much. It actually helps me out a ton when you guys go back and watch my videos. It's so weird too. I guess I have another story that I could share, but somewhere along my journey, the side hustle journey, I stumbled upon Turo. And Turo was something that, if you guys don't know what Turo is it's like a car rental app where you can rent out your cars, you can make passive income. It's just another kind of business model that you can do, and you can actually grow it and scale it to have a large fleet and make a ton of money doing Turo. So anytime I wanted to incorporate a new side hustle, my mind always jumped to Turo. And so finally, I was like, you know what? Instead of fighting this idea every single time I'm trying to do something else, let's just do it already and figure out whether it is good and worth it, or not good and not worth it. So we started off with 2 cars. We threw the 2 cars up on Turo. We got a lot of rentals. One car in particular had more rentals than the other car. And so I kind of documented my journey. I created some YouTube content regarding Turo and regarding my journey on Turo as a new renter, as somebody who's just trying to start it out as a side hustle to see whether it was good or not. And I think I made it in total probably about 2 or 3 YouTube videos on the Turo topic. My main niche is, yes, it's side hustles and finance, but I always talk about the Amazon influencer program. So incorporating Turo videos was a little bit different. Now, however, just recently, I don't know, kind of out of nowhere, one of my Turo videos have just taken off, and it's bringing in a ton of viewers, a ton of watch hours, a ton of subscribers, and people think my channel is about Turo, when in actuality, it's really just about the Amazon influencer program and different side hustle ideas. So with that being said, I had a consultation call. If you guys don't know, if you're new to this channel, I offer free 30-minute consultation Zoom calls, and they're called happy hour. And I started these happy hour calls to just be there for you guys to have an ear. If you need to talk, have somebody there that supports you, that will motivate you, that will be positive. And so if you guys ever want to book just a free call, feel free to do that. So I kind of wanted to plug that because all of you guys here on my stream, deserve to know about those free calls in case you ever need me. But I had a company book an actual consulting call, a paid consulting call, and they found me through one of my Turo videos. So I did the call today. I spoke with them, and it was super interesting. They are looking for people to promote this company. It's a rideshare business. It's a dashboard that has to help, or that has to do with Turo and helping new Turo, renters, help them scale and grow their business and their fleet. And so I had this call from an opportunity that I took just by creating these Turo YouTube videos. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is you can make content on anything. You never know what's going to take off, what's not going to take off. It doesn't have to be, truly about your niche. Make content on everything and anything and see where it goes. So, it's very interesting that those Turo videos took off. Andrea said, so excited for next week. Equally, you can tell that I am super excited. I hope you guys can tell. And everybody's, super excited. Yes, great announcement. Looking forward to tuning in to everyone's interviews. Yes, I'm so excited about that. I think there's just so much to learn. So many good people here in this community. And so I'm so excited to bring everybody on. Vicky has entered the chat. Vicky, she says, hey. Hey, Vicky, what do you think about the quality, the camera, the microphone? We have a whole new setup. That was one thing. Or one announcement. So we have a whole new setup. We're using Ecamm Live now, and we're just upping our live stream game. Now, what else did you miss? So, Vicky, I just told everybody the big announcement, but, you're so loyal. We love you here on this stream, so I'm going to bring it back just for you. But, Vicky, we are doing a 2-month-long live stream extravaganza. These are the guests for every single week. And every single week, bringing on these people, we're going to talk about different things, whether it's the Amazon Influencer Program, side hustle, marketing, personal branding, graphic design. So I did a little intro about every guest. Week 2 and week 5, I still have question marks on those people just because they have not confirmed that they're good to go on that day. They have confirmed that they want to do the stream with me, but we're just trying to make sure the day works with them and their schedule. So super exciting to have all these guests on. Vicky, you are actually a guest. We talked about that. You and Melissa will be on week 3. I think everybody kind of knows Vicky and Melissa. And so that's going to be a really fun stream as well. So that's what you kind of missed. Quick recap. But that's the main thing for this stream tonight. The excitement the announcement was just too good. I didn't want to wait 4 hours into the stream. Now, we also, if you guys are still here, we do also have the giveaway to do. I'll draw a name. As long as you chatted last week on last week's live stream, then you're going to be entered in for this. I'll ship it out as soon as possible once your name is drawn. So go ahead and review it. Go ahead and build it. Add it to, your backdrop, whatever you want to do. Or just go return it at Target. What kind of camera are you using for the live? I kind of talked about it in the beginning of the stream, but I'm currently using the Sony ZV-1. You can hook it up to your computer as a webcam, and it's pretty simple to do. So that's exactly what I'm doing here today. Melissa sent the fire emojis. Vicky said, yay, I'm super excited. Yeah, I know. I'm super excited too. I wish I was having a guest on tonight. Vicky said, I love how serious you're taking this. Yeah, so earlier in the stream, we kind of talked about when you think small, you achieve small. When you think big, you achieve big. And so that's what I'm about. I always think that what I'm working on is so big, so important. And I kind of speak it into existence. I make it big. I make it important. I put a lot of thought, energy, time into everything that I do, because if you're not going to, then kind of why do it, right? Like if you're just going to, how do I say half-ass in a good way? But if you're just going to half-ass it, I mean, what's the point, right? Put all your energy, put all your effort into something, give it your whole heart. And when you do that, normally good things come. So this was a really good stream. I think it was really motivational, I hope. It takes so much work to plan everything and prep. Oh my gosh, so much work. You're amazing. That's what Vicky said. Sorry, I forgot to click. Yeah, so where I'm at with all of this is I know we've plugged the Discord. We've talked about all these different ideas, channel memberships, growing the YouTube channel, changing the niche of the YouTube channel. So much things have happened. But I also went live, and going live has opened up all these new doors for me as well. And I'm seeing an opportunity. I'm seeing how I can bring people on as guests, and I can be a host, and I can create this really fun live stream experience. And using Ecamm Live, I can make these streams way more fun. Trust me. They will be more fun. It's just that I've just had this week to prepare all of this 2-month extravaganza, right? To get all these guests lined up, schedule them, get them to commit, communicate with them, right? And then I had to work on Ecamm Live. I had to download Ecamm Live, subscribe and sign up, and then you have to work on all of this stuff, the countdown timer that you guys saw in the beginning, these frames, these overlays, all of this stuff you have to prepare, you have to create, and then you have to bring them into your stream. Now, this morning, I also realized, like, man, I'm going live tonight, and next week I'm already bringing Andrea on. So if I have any room to test out anything, that's going to be tonight. So tonight, I made sure that we are live on Ecamm, that we're using a new camera, a new microphone. The only thing is the background is kind of bad. I know. We'll work on that over time. But done is better than perfect, right? We can't have everything be perfect. You continuously get a little bit better. And so that's where I'm at with everything. We were able to get this stream going. We had a little bit of technical difficulties in the beginning, Vicky. But we are here and I'm excited. I'm excited to be y'all's host. I feel honored to be this host of these live streams and to just have really good conversations. I think conversations in front of this live stream will really open up people's eyes, show people these new opportunities, show people what's possible, show people that anybody can start. Anybody can do just about what all of these guests are doing. Anybody can do everything. So just think big, guys. Think big, achieve big. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Mr. Diamond Hands is funny. Axel said ZVE10 team. So Axel, I think me and Axel have talked about cameras in the past. And I kind of recommended the Sony ZVE10. When Axel and I were first talking, I only had the Sony ZV1, and then I slowly over time expanded and picked up the Sony ZVE10. But I'm glad Axel has a camera. Actually, Axel will probably explain, but for the longest time, Axel refused to buy any kind of camera or equipment. He did everything off of his smartphone. Vicky said, it's so evident. I don't think there's a good word for half-ass. That's actually super funny. I didn't want to say that on the stream, but I could not think of another word. Maybe not a good word, but like a more family-friendly word. A word that doesn't have a swear word in it. Are you into crystals? I really hope not. What do you have against crystals? D-Man Lewis, what's up, Mercedes? What's up? How are you doing? How's it going? Maybe you missed the big announcement, but we are doing a really cool 2-month-long live stream extravaganza coming up next week, and we're going to bring on all these really cool guests and have really cool conversations on the live. So make sure you check us out every single week. I know you will. You've already showed up so much. Mercedes, do you drive a Mercedes? LOL. That's probably one of the most common questions I get when somebody first meets me. Now, no, I do not drive a Mercedes. The only Mercedes that I want to drive is a G-Wagon. How much does Ecamm Live cost? Oh yeah, he put cost. There's different packages that you can get. And then obviously if you pay monthly versus annually, I had to get Ecamm Live Pro because if you're ever going to plan on bringing guests on, you have to go with the Pro version. And I don't like to purchase anything annually, so I'm on the monthly program and I believe it's $39.99. So to have a Pro Ecamm Live membership or subscription, it's $39.99. Vicky said, there are always technical difficulties. Yes, I definitely experienced that today, but that was perfect. That was part of the plan, actually. If I was going to encounter any technical difficulties, I wanted it to be today. And so I could at least know what to do and how to fix it moving forward and moving into next week's 2-month-long extravaganza. I'm so excited for that, guys. In live streams, you mean? Yes, in live streams for sure. Live streams are a little bit scary, but you just run with it. You just go for it. Have you guys ever heard of the term like eat the frog? One of my mentors have told me that, or has told me that in the past, and I swear by it. If there's ever anything that makes you nervous or that you don't want to do, you do that thing first. You do that thing first and foremost. You get it taken care of. You get it out of the way, and you're able to appreciate the rest of your day, not stress about it, not have it, sitting in thought, sitting in your head, eating you up alive, whenever there's something you don't want to do. Yeah, so eat the frog. Another thing you guys can take from this stream is eat the frog. If it's not one thing, it's another, but thankfully not everyone watching notices. Yeah, for sure. And like we talked about earlier as well, we have a pretty small audience right now, which is fine. I appreciate every single person that stops by. I appreciate every single person that tunes in. Everybody has to start somewhere, right? You can't be this huge live stream like the Pat McAfee show and all these other cool shows, live stream shows that are going on, if they never just started. So we're going to start and we're going to just see where we can take it. We're going to ride this wave. We're going to continue to make good content, level up 1% every single time, and continue bringing on really cool guests. D-Man Lewis, ass is not a swear word. Okay, you guys get what I'm trying to say though. I try to teach my children work ethic, and I honestly cannot find a better word. So I started using the word half-ass as it is. Me to my teenagers, nope, that was half-ass, let's start over. You know what? That's how I know the word as well. My mom used to always tell me that. My mom used to say, if we wash the dishes half-assed, then she's going to continue to make us wash dishes. It's not going to stop until we do a good job. So I know what you mean. Denise, hello, I love your channel. Thank you so much. How long have you been following? And, this is the first time I'm seeing you in the chat, but thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I'm so glad you love it. I think we have a lot of really good stuff coming. So thank you. Vicky, Mercedes, I can totally see you say, I don't drive a Mercedes yet. Speak it. Yeah, and then I'm over here saying, the only Mercedes I want to drive is a G-Wagon. That's a really, 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 really dream car of mine, I guess. But then, even if I was able to attain it, do you really want like a tank as a car, especially if gas prices are high? I've heard so many bad things about G-Wagons, but I really do love the way they look. I have a thing for square cars. One of my first cars was a Kia Soul, the hamster car. And I did like it. And another dream car of mine would be like a Range Rover. My original first dream car when I was young was a Hummer. Yeah, I know. So if that goes to show you, I have a thing for square cars. Morgan said, are you nervous to interview your upcoming guests at all? I am asking because you said you never spoke to a few of them. This is a great question. Honestly, I think I'm always nervous. There's always a little bit of nervousness that sets in, but I've just been so used to lately to just winging it and just doing the damn thing, honestly. And when you think that way, nothing really makes you too nervous. You can only prepare so much. There's only so much you can do. And then at the end of the day, you just have to do it. And that's how this whole channel was built. That's how I'm on here doing live streams, is just doing it. So yeah, there's a little bit of nervousness, but I feel so confident in, the topics, my community, being able to talk to like-minded individuals. There's so many things that we have in common just from me watching them on YouTube, from me, seeing their social media and chatting with them just here on the chat. So there's really nothing to be too nervous about. And I'm more excited than anything, honestly. Andrea is one of the people. I don't know if there's anybody else. There's nobody else that I'm into. One of the question mark people. So there will be 2 total people, hopefully, on this schedule that I have never spoken to before. But I think that brings a unique conversation to this channel where our first conversation will be recorded. Our first conversation is going to be live. And I feel like I do have really good, deep conversations with people. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with having the gift of gab. Guys, that should be our little insider. Whenever I say having the gift of gab, it is far from the truth. I am not a talker. I am super shy. I do not have the gift of gab, but somebody made that comment on one of my YouTube videos and they said, "Oh, it must be so easy for you to do product reviews considering you have the gift of gab." And I'm just sitting there like, you don't even know me. But two, if you ever saw me in person, I am pretty shy. I'm pretty shy, pretty quiet. I don't open up well to just anybody. But I feel so comfortable here on my channel. You guys have created a really great community for me, and I've met a lot of really great like-minded people, and so it's not so nerve-wracking. It's actually more fun than anything, and I love to learn. I love to have mentors, and all of these people I look up to in some way, shape, or form. So it's more just like really good conversation where I'm excited to learn. I'm gonna have my notebook with me, taking notes as I'm hosting this, as I'm asking them questions, and I think it'll be just really, really fun. I'm all about positivity and motivation, but these people that believe in crystals are delusional. Oh my god, I saw this AI that makes songs. We should make an intro song for the channel or videos, lol. Talking about the cars made me think about it. Hey, Melissa, send me the link and we can maybe we can do it live. We can do it on a live stream. I can share my screen now and yeah, we can make a song. Wouldn't that be funny? BMW stands for Big Money Waster. Well, good thing my name is not BMW. I've been watching since February or March. Well, Denise, thank you so much. That's awesome. Oh, February or March of 2023. I gotta say that. Yeah, so it's almost been a year. Wow. I hope you've seen me grow, and I hope are you interested? Are you a part of the Amazon Influencer Program? That's probably how you first discovered me. Morgan, I feel the same way. I'm always like, how bad can it go? Exactly, right? What's the worst thing that could happen? Just live on YouTube, no biggie. But no, yeah, I think that's a good approach, A good approach to just the way you look at everything. You are definitely a good talker for sure. That is so funny. I don't know. These kind of comments get me all the time. Especially, yeah, whenever they told me I have the gift of gab, I was actually offended. I was offended because they said, "Oh, it's easy for you," because they thought I was a talker. No, this is pushing me so far out of my comfort zone. I'm not a talker at all. It's something that you have to learn. It's something that you have to get comfortable with and be able to do on the fly. Like come up with things, have conversations with people, be able to remember quotes and good information. And I think reading really helped me with that, because when you have good conversations, you want to bring something to the table. You want that person to leave with knowledge, with something that they can take and keep and utilize and use, whether it be for motivation, for positivity, whatever the case is. And so I like doing that. I like having really deep, good conversations with people to where they feel empowered when they're done. To where they feel like, dang, I'm ready to go home and get to work. I feel like I could run through a wall. Those are the kind of conversations that I like to have. In fact, I can tell you another little story. So I think it was 2 weeks ago, I went to a dinner for a friend's birthday party, right? I was kind of nervous to go because I didn't know anybody else that was going to be going really. I don't socialize a whole lot like that. And I was going to be going alone. So anyway, I went ahead, and I ended up meeting a really cool girl who has a family company that's local, that's big, that they're doing so much good stuff. They are growing like crazy. They just, made a really big warehouse over here near me. And she invited me to brunch. After we kind of spoke a little at the dinner, we needed a little bit more time. So she was like, hey, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, I would love to go to brunch with you. So I was like, yeah, sure. I was free. Let's do it. So we go to brunch the next day, and also I'm a little nervous again to go to this brunch because I just met this girl yesterday, and you don't know really how it's going to go. You're nervous. So anyway, I go to the brunch, and I think we went around noon. So we went to the brunch at noon. Man, we didn't leave the brunch till probably after 3. We had 3 hours of like deep conversations, like 2 women who love what they do, who are motivated, who are positive, and we just sat there and talked. And when we finished that conversation, she goes, that was one of the best conversations that I think I've ever had in my entire life with somebody that I, don't really know. And I walked away feeling so good and empowered and excited to see where this relationship and friendship could go, because I love meeting new people that level up my circle, right? You are, what are you? Like, you are like the sum of your 5 closest, or you're like, guys, help me on this quote, but you're an average of like your 5 best friends. I think I just messed up that entire quote. But basically, you are like the people that you hang around. And so being able to add people like that to my circle, it makes me so excited. I've been watching since last week. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am definitely an introvert. I'm an introvert for sure. I would like to be more extroverted, but it's hard. I feel like I'm doing good on these live streams because honestly, I'm just sitting here by myself. I don't see anybody. Seeing a large audience kind of freaks me out. In fact, this past weekend, I went to a comedy show, and his name is, oh gosh, I'm so bad. I don't even know his name. But anyway, I got invited to this comedy show by a cousin, and this guy's known for matchmaking. I believe his name is like Martin Amani. I'm so bad with names, and I don't really even know who he was. I just was like, yeah, I'm free this weekend. Let's go. In fact, maybe I should just pull up his Instagram just so it's not like I just butchered his name, or I'm telling you guys to look up somebody that doesn't even exist. Oh, I got it right. Or no, Martin Amini. Martin Amini is his name. That's the comedian I saw this weekend. And he's known for matchmaking. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him or not, but he's known for matchmaking. And I was so like nervous. Not only is he known for matchmaking, but he's just a comedian, right? So they make fun of their audience. And this guy also makes fun of people based on their race, on just a bunch of different things. So sitting in his audience, I was actually really freaked out because I did not want to be called. I'm like hiding behind the guy in front of me. I don't want to be called on, and I definitely don't want to go up on stage. So I am definitely an introvert, but maybe, hopefully, I can, like, as I gain confidence in myself, as I can continue speaking and practicing, maybe one day I can be more extroverted. How can I be more of a talker, because I don't really care about what other people have to say? Well, it's funny, like that. If you don't care about what other people have to say, that just makes you a bad listener. But if you're asking to be like more of a talker, I don't know. Practice makes perfect, right? So you have to just be able to talk to people. And if you don't talk to people, then you're never gonna get better at talking. Just like if I want to be better at live streaming, I have to go live. So you got to get out there, buddy. You have to go talk to people, and you have to be a good listener as well. So I think in turn, you'll be better at both talking and listening. Morgan said, I love a good brunch. Uh-oh. Same. Yeah. What did I just do? What else we got here? Oh, Denise said, I got cut off of my other channel, but I'm back. I think I've been following since February, March of 2023. That's when I started Amazon Influencer Program. Oh, perfect. So you are in the Amazon Influencer Program. That is awesome. How are you doing in the Amazon influencer program? Are you still actively participating in the program? Sorry guys, I don't know, my eCam or my overlay kind of messed up a little, so that's what's going on there. What else you guys got for me? Let's just open up the chat and just have an open discussion if anybody has anything to say. This is a little bit of an earlier stream. We've only been on for an hour and 20 minutes, but I feel like the announcements were just so big that, we don't have to stay on for that long if we don't need to. But on that note, why don't I go ahead and pull a name for this Lego camera before I forget. So thank you guys. There was a bunch of names that I got to put in this box today. Uh-oh. One name jumped out. But thank you guys for being active in the chat as always. I always like to do a giveaway. I did not do a giveaway in today's stream, mainly because I had so much going on. I was trying to figure out eCam Live. I was trying to figure out about the big announcement and get all this stuff set up. So I really didn't have a chance to think about anything. So there's no giveaway, unfortunately, today. Plus, next week, we are going to have our guest on. So I just want to keep it, simple and sweet and give it all up to our guest next week. And remember, cut me a little bit of slack because next week is going to be our first time with a guest. But nonetheless, I'm still super excited and it's going to be a good one. So let me go ahead and draw somebody real quick. This is going to be the winner of the camera. So Elaine Smith. I think she was on our chat last week, right? Vicky, I think you might know who she is, and I might be saying her name so wrong. So help me out. But she is actually the winner of the camera. I don't know if she's going to want it, but if this is you, just send me a DM on Instagram and I'll get this camera sent over to you. I don't think she's in the chat today, unfortunately. I'm at work and I like watching your live streams. They're fun. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy them. I'm glad you stumbled upon this channel. You're going to do great, Vicky said. I think Vicky said she had to step away, but she's back. No, you guys are going to do great too. It's going to be so fun to have you guys on. I get to share the stress because there'll be 2 people on, maybe even 3 people on live. So, you guys will be on with me. It'll be fun. You said it right. Okay, I'm so glad I said her name right. I really hate butchering people's names, but at the same time, I'm not good at saying them either, so. I'll message her on Facebook. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you for all the help. That's why you got to be one of my mods. You just have to be. You have to be one of my assistants. I know you have a lot going on, though, but thank you so much. Let me know what she says. Does anyone use Logi? Yeah, that's a good topic. I know nothing about it. I think, who did I see talk about it? I want to say it's Andrea, or yeah, I think Andrea would be somebody that knows Logi, or at least is an affiliate, which means that they are in it and they know about it. Yeah, so maybe that's something we can talk and ask her about next week on the stream. But I don't really know anything about it. Melissa, you got me jumping through all these hoops. We talked about Discord. And I'm like, I'm there at Discord. Then we do live streams, and now I have this whole schedule, right? I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to learn it all. Now you're over here throwing out Logi. Now I gotta go research Logi because now I feel like, I have to know. I have to know something about these things. I feel like that's how all of our brains work, right? Just like how I have a ton of tabs open on my computer, there's also a ton of ideas that are just in my head. You probably as well, right? You have a ton of ideas, ton of things that you want to learn more about, see whether you should utilize it or not. And dude, I love it. Honestly, I love it. Uh-oh, I lost my spot in the chat. Mr. Diamond Hen, what's your Instagram? My Instagram is Mercedes Gomez Now. If you look that up on Instagram, you should find me and check me out. Andrea, she's here. She said, yes, I use it. Andrea, is this something you want to talk about maybe next week on the live stream, or is there anything that you feel like you could say in the chat to kind of help us out? I really don't know anything about it. I'll do some research for sure though before we get on the live stream next week. Denise said, I'm doing really good. I'm not making a lot, but I have a new strategy that will bring me in more money every day. That's awesome. That's really good. Honestly, with the Amazon Influencer Program, that's really all you can do. Just try out different things, see what works, see what type of products are working for you, what type of product review videos are landing you on the carousels, and you just try different things. Honestly, it's all just kind of like a game. You just learn as you go. You try different things and you see what happens. Trial and error. Andrea said, been using it for about a year. Let me know if you have specific questions about Logi. So, guys, Andrea's your girl. She will answer any questions you have about it. I guess, it's just more about what it is. Is it something that we should focus on? Just like, okay, guys, to be completely honest, I haven't uploaded anything to Amazon Influencer, like Amazon Canada. I haven't uploaded any of my videos there. Is that something I should be doing? Is that something we should all be doing? I just can't imagine uploading all of my 1,000 videos again. But if it's worth it, I mean, might as well, right? Melissa sent the laughing emoji. Yeah, I know she's laughing because we just talked about all the things that we are trying to do, trying to learn, trying to incorporate into our business, into our strategy, just trying all these different things. It's so difficult because there's so much out there and so much to do. Maybe we all just need to hire some VAs and take some stuff off of our plate, decrease our workload just a little bit. That will be a good conversation with Gregory and Kayla. I think that was week 6? Yeah, week 6, Gregory and Kayla, they're all about VAs. They've helped me a lot of with that, and they talk to me a lot about it. They're always suggesting that I get a VA. And too bad they weren't on the chat tonight, but that's okay. I need your Instagram handle so I can follow you. Yes, I always link it down in the descriptions of all of my videos, but if you just search Mercedes Gomez Now, you should find me on Instagram. I only use Instagram. Facebook is for old people. Hey, come on now. No, I don't really use Facebook either, but I'm all over Instagram. So go ahead and follow me. Mercedes Gomez Now. I just grow my Instagram to 500,000 in 4 months. Are you serious? Your strategy must have been... In fact, actually, do you want to share with us your strategy? Because that's amazing. I follow some people that talk about Instagram strategy, and every time something new comes out or an idea that they have, they're always sharing it. But Instagram is always so hard to grow on, in my opinion. I bet you, did you grow from short form content? I'm so bad at short form content. Yes, we can do both. I can talk about it next week and answer questions about it now too. Andrea is so awesome. Thank you, Andrea. Any specific questions regarding Logi, go ahead and answer it. If not, we can do this live and you guys can ask in, and I'm sure Andrea is more than happy to answer those questions next week. But Logi is a great way to get additional commissions, kind of like Creator Connections, but outside of Amazon. Interesting. That's really cool. I didn't really know things like that existed, but interesting. Denise, whoa, girl, that's fire. Yeah, that is actually. That's impressive. I think anybody would love to grow their Instagram that quickly. I'll have to check out your Instagram once you follow me. Andrea said they send you free products as well. Wow, Logi sends you free products, so that's cool. Sarita Barks. Yes, getting sales on Amazon Canada already. Wow. See, that's something that I'm definitely falling behind in. But it's like I got to figure out how to make better use of my time, right? To focus on specific things, or like set aside certain time slots to do different things, like Amazon influencer program in the morning, YouTube in the afternoon, Discord, and everything else that Melissa tells me to do in the evenings. That's how I gotta look at it. Mr. Diamondhead's Chat GPT is my best friend. If Melissa didn't ask me if I knew what Creator Connections is, I wouldn't have known. I keep getting these emails for Creator Connections, honestly, and I need to take another look at it, but just something else on the plate. Oh my gosh, Denise, fire, and I would like to buy a wig. Awesome. Look at the chat. The community is amazing. I need a Logi tutorial. Yeah, that's maybe that's something we can do. I don't know. You guys are making me go not crazy, but it's already a lot bringing on a guest, and then to share screens, and then do a tutorial. Goodness. But hey, I love it. 1% better every stream, right? Yes, I grew from share other people's videos and commenting. Really? That I never do that. I never really comment on other people's stuff unless I know them. Interesting. Mr. Diamond Hands, I need to figure out an idea for a new channel. Hey, you know what? I actually have a video on that. You should check it out, because there is some strategy involved with starting a YouTube channel if you want to find a good topic that is one, that people are a topic that people are searching for, and then two, that there's not a lot of competition. If you go into a niche that has a ton of competition, it's going to be really hard for you to grow. So if you use things like vidIQ and TubeBuddy, they have keyword research and keyword search tools that you can use and utilize to your advantage to grow a channel as quickly as possible. They give you a score, a rating, a grade, and I think it would be really beneficial. Also, Mercedes, you're going to do email. Oh, Melissa, you are so funny. I love it. Email marketing. Okay. Yep. Sign me up. Ask ChatGPT to make a schedule for you. You can do it all, Mercedes. Hey, we all can. We can all do it all together, this community. I love you guys a lot. You guys motivate me to do so much and learn so much. Like, honestly, I would not be here. I would not be doing this 2 month. Why do I keep saying 2 week? 2 month long live stream event and talking and bringing on guests. Like, none of this would have been possible without you guys, and I would not have done it without you guys either. So I'm super excited. I hope that this channel can grow and we can all motivate each other to do bigger and better things. Supreme Living, I just found you the other day. Thanks for everything. Yeah, of course. I'm so glad you found me as well. I'm interested as to how you found me. Are you doing the Amazon Influencer program? And if so, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for everything as well. I want to start a business, but I don't know what to start out with. Mr. Diamond Hands, that's a really broad question and a really broad topic. I could agree with you, though. I feel the same way sometimes, but like everything else we talked about today, you have to start somewhere. Maybe you can plan a little. Maybe you can do some research, figure out what areas you are interested in, and just go for it. Trial and error. You won't know until you try. Sharing screens gives me anxiety. Yeah, I mean, I think I told you guys that last week. It's scary, especially for me. I have so many tabs open. But with Ecamm Live, I think they make it a little bit easier. And I can block out certain things. And I can just show you like a fraction of my screen. So I do think we'll be able to do a lot more. Like I said, I really think Ecamm Live is going to allow me to make really engaging streams, fun streams, maybe make it feel more like a show. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't want you guys to just think, oh, she's just sitting there on her chair, doing a live stream. Like, I want it to be fun. I want to have fun. I want this to feel like a party, a business party. Supreme Living, honestly, can we still make money on the influencer program? Like seriously. Like seriously, if I had to answer this question, I would say go check out Influencer Income 101. Go to her YouTube channel and watch her newest video, because I know she posts her exact earnings. That's something I kind of veered away from, just because I was causing a lot of people to get discouraged, and I didn't like that. I didn't want people to try to compete with my numbers or think that they could, like, that, you know, what I was making was what they could make, and then because they're not making that, they quit, they get discouraged, they stop. And so I really had to back off of showing my earnings all the time. Now, can you really make money? Yes, you can really make money. You still can make money. It's a little bit harder, and the program has a little bit more people in it, but you can definitely make money, and it's easy to make money. If you're a hustler, if you're a hard worker, if you're somebody that isn't going to let, you know, your small earnings get you down in the beginning, and you can understand that this takes time, this takes grind, you'll be able to see some pretty good results, especially as side money. Now, I'm not saying this program is going to retire you. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to quit your job with this program. There's still, you know, some problems with it. Like they make a lot of changes. It's a roller coaster ride. There's little things in the program that, you know, I wouldn't say that this is something you should go all in on. But this is definitely, you know, those quotes or like the business people that say, if you're really trying to quit your 9-to-5 job, it's the time after your 9-to-5 job that matters, right? The 5 to 10 o'clock at night. What you do in that time after your 9-to-5 job is what's going to be able to make you quit your full-time job. So if you're somebody that has a full-time job and you understand that you need to come home after work, maybe grab something to eat real quick, and then get right back to work on the Amazon influencer program, you will see tremendous results. And that's what I did. Whenever I started the program, I put up maybe like 10 videos and I started making a few dollars. Now, I was looking at other Amazon influencers. Like if you go look at me, or you go look at Andrea from Influencer or Influencer Income 101. If you go check out hers and you go check out mine, you'll see that I have over 1,000 product review videos. So if you're somebody new, just starting out as an Amazon influencer, and you have 10 videos up, automatically what my mind is going to is, if I want to be like Mercedes, if I want to be like Andrea, I need to get to 1,000 videos. How do I get to 1,000 videos as quick as I can? And then you're going to see the numbers that I'm having. Maybe not exactly. Maybe you'll get more. Maybe you'll get less, because the program, you know, there's differences in the program based on like what you review. Obviously, there's a ton of different factors that come into play on how much commission you make. But seriously, quantity over quality. Focus on pumping up product review videos as quick as you can. Make as many product review videos as you can outside of your job. And what that's going to do to you is realize that there's a lot of time after your 9-to-5 job. And then 2, that it's not that tiring. Like it becomes a new normal for you. If you understand that every day you have to come home after your 9-to-5 and then work again, your body gets kind of used to it. You start learning that it's okay. And then you can start adding more and more on your plate. That's why at one time I did have 4 jobs, because I kept adding more things. I kept finding more time and better uses of my time. And so that's some really good advice that I would like to share with you guys, because if you use the Amazon influencer program to your advantage and you kind of use it as like a gateway into a lot of other things, whether it be YouTube, whether it be affiliate marketing, whether it be email marketing, or, you know, other programs, other influencer programs, UGC, whatever the case is. You want to build a website, you want to build an email list, whatever you want to build, a blog, a vlog, and anything, a podcast. This would be a good way to start that. If you're somebody that's looking to start a business, like Mr. Diamond Hands, right? Start the Amazon influencer program. Give it a try and let it take you to your next thing. More and more ideas, more things will happen once you join the program, in my opinion. But yes, you can still make money. Seriously, you still can. Melissa, for YouTube, I need to figure out to make it more professional, like intro cards or end cards or whatever it's called. YouTube is hard. Yeah, I agree. It's also weird to figure out. Like, I tried to do an intro once, and then sometimes intros don't work. Right now, I don't think intros are really a thing. People don't really care about that. So it's all like trial and error and kind of like following what's popular at the time. But yeah, end cards are cool. I've seen people make them on Canva. I like to do graphic design work, so I would make mine in Illustrator. But you can do it a bunch of different ways. Supreme Living, yes, you can still make money on the Amazon influencer program. Just have to ride Amazon's roller coaster and hold on for dear life. But it's possible. Just keep cranking out videos. Yep. I think that's one thing Andrea and I are both aligned with. The more videos you make, the better. Staying consistent, not getting down or discouraged. There's so many things out there, but there's definitely like there's a ton of us on YouTube, and a lot of other people that are just in the chat that don't have a YouTube that make legitimate money on the Amazon influencer program. So I definitely think there's still money to be made. Yes, when you comment on and like what someone is saying, Instagram pushes your videos out. I go viral often on other people's videos. That's super cool. That's a really unique strategy. I see the comments or like top comments when people are always liking them, but I never thought that was like an like actual strategy. But dang, 500,000 followers in 4 months. That's amazing. Supreme Living said, thank you. Yeah, of course. No problem. She just answered. I'm going to check her out after this. Yeah, check her out. Her channel's pretty cool. I have a lot of content on the same topic. I shared my results in the beginning, but Andrea is still going and she has really good results. So definitely check her out. Mr. Diamond Hands, how much per hour does the Amazon influencer program pay, or is it just commission based? Yeah, it's commission based. It's not an hourly pay. But the possibilities are endless with it. You can take it as big as you can make it as big as you want. Your commission possibilities are endless. Supreme Living, okay, 1,000 videos is the goal. That's motivation. Yep, that was my motivation. I could not wait till the day I hit 1,000 product review videos. In fact, I think the day I made it or hit that mark, I made a YouTube video talking about it, because I think that's just kind of like the number that I set in my head, and I try to encourage everybody to get to that number, because 1,000 videos is a lot. It doesn't pay per hour, it pays a % commission each time someone watches your videos and makes a purchase. Yep. Melissa said, oh my gosh, 4 jobs, get it, girl. Yeah, that was a long time ago. No, that was last year. Last year, I was working really hard. I had the Amazon influencer program, a graphic design job. I had a full-time retail marketing job, corporate, and then YouTube, and so many other things going at that moment that I was lost. I was like, what is going on? What am I getting myself into? Man, it was a tough time, but it was fun, and it taught me a lot. It taught me, like I was just telling you guys, that you can use your time much more wisely, that you have so much time in a day. So really, there's no excuses. I'm thinking of starting a van life channel. Can I do the Amazon influencer program remotely? Yes, 100% remote. You could definitely do it as a van lifer. That would be actually a really good strategy if you come up with a really good plan and you execute. You could buy a bunch of van life stuff and review it all and make commissions, and maybe even reach out to people to get free van life stuff and then review it. You're onto something there. Speaking of van life, do you know Janelle Eliana? Janelle Eliana was a YouTuber that came up with a very specific strategy for YouTube, and she blew up instantly. Her first YouTube video took off, and I followed her since her first video, and she was so cool. She was a very interesting person. She had a pet snake, and she was just a really cool YouTuber, actually. But she stepped away from YouTube for a little bit, and I think she's supposed to be back soon, if not already. I haven't checked her out recently, but she was definitely somebody that I kind of looked up to, and I thought she was really, really good at what she did. Vicky, you ladies are all so amazing. I'm so glad I found this amazing community. Vicky, you are as well. I'm so excited that we're growing this thing. I'm super excited to see where it goes. My goal my goal is to motivate and inspire Vicky to come back to YouTube, to fulfill all the dreams that she had way back when, and yeah, bring her back. Bring her back. She has so much information, so much knowledge. I feel like she has so much like left to give that she didn't get to give the first time. So Vicky, you gotta come back. Vicky said, my first month I made $200, but it was November, one of the hottest months for retail. Yeah, you're going to notice that like different times during the year, you get different results, or like different products sell. Summer, the products are a lot different than, the holiday season. Now, I know a lot of people were doing really good with furniture type items during the summer months, but during Christmas, nobody's really buying furniture. So it's all about strategy. It's all about riding that roller coaster. Amazon influencers always talk about this roller coaster that Amazon takes us on. So yeah, you got to get used to it. Like I think somebody said earlier, you just buckle up. Could you say what program are you using to do your live and your videos? Thanks. Yeah, so for this live, actually, this is my first time going live using Ecamm Live. So I upgraded. I have a new program, a new software that I'm going to use to make the streams a little bit better, interesting, better quality, right? So I appreciate that. I feel like you kind of like, you must like the stream. But yes, we're using Ecamm Live for the live. And for my videos, if you're asking like how I edit them in Adobe Premiere Pro. That's just what I'm most familiar with, but there's a ton of other solutions like Final Cut, iMovie, right? There's some apps on your phone that you can use as well. But I just edit all my stuff in Adobe Premiere Pro. Supreme Living. Okay, advice question. Time length for a review, 1 to 2 minutes? Yes, that's spot on. That's exactly where I like to keep my reviews. I don't know if Andrea wants to comment on this. She might have a different strategy, but I like to keep my video reviews between 1 to 2 minutes long. That's where I found the most success. You're going to have to do trial and error with yourself, try different things out. And also, I don't know if a lot of the videos on the carousel are changing up. Andrea is more into that stuff right now. She does a lot of a lot of testing. But 1 to 2 minutes is my recommendation. Also, I just got approved for the program. Congratulations. I'm super excited to hear more about it. I hope you're excited to do it. I was so pumped when I first got approved into the program. Like, I think I jumped out of bed and started making reviews that night. I was so excited. Did my first 3 videos and got approved in 3 days. Wow, that's actually really awesome. Congratulations. I think some people are waiting weeks, so you're really lucky with that 3 days. Melissa, yes, Vicky, I need a YouTube video from you. Yes, Vicky, where are you at? We need a YouTube video from you. After you come on live, I think you'll have all the motivation and the inspiration that you need to come back. You're so sweet. Vicky, you are too. Thank you, guys. I like CapCut. Okay, yeah, that's the app I was talking about. So I really did like CapCut as well. In fact, I think Axel put me on CapCut. But I like using that for short form content. But when it comes to my longer form content, I prefer to use like Adobe Premiere Pro. I know you've covered this in your videos before, but what advice would you give someone who wants to do Amazon videos but has no social followers? Would also love to hear what Andrea and Melissa say. Yeah, so, I mean, that's what makes this program beautiful. Honestly, that's why I was so intrigued with the Amazon Influencer program, because you don't need a following. You don't need to have followers. I guess if you're talking about initially getting approved into the program, you will have to build a following first to get that initial approval. But to make a commission and to be in the Amazon Influencer program, you don't need a following. Whenever you make the product review videos, those videos go straight to the Amazon product pages, and Amazon does all the marketing. In fact, Amazon products sell itself. So there's nothing you have to do once you create the video. Once you create the video, you upload it to your Amazon Creator Hub, you tag the product, and Amazon does the rest of the work for you. I never promote my storefront unless it's on my YouTube channel. And it really doesn't do anything for me. I don't make a ton of sales off of my studio equipment or whatever I'm linking on my storefront. All of my product review videos are just generating me a commission because Amazon took them and placed them on product pages. So if that's your question, you do not need a following. Now, if you're saying, what is my advice to someone who has to build up a following before they can apply? My advice to you on that is that to be very specific, create a very specific Instagram account, and then start following all the pages that are related to that. Create content and post content every single day. Engage with the audience. Where was she? Oh, like Denise said earlier, she commented on other people's posts and she was able to grow that way because then Instagram would push out her content and her videos. And so there's so many different strategies and different ways that you can grow your social media in order to get it approved into the program. But my suggestion is to be very specific, create a very niche Instagram account, and it'll grow very quickly. Whether it be Instagram or TikTok, you could do TikTok actually, and TikTok grows even faster. Andrea said same. I usually do 1 to 2 minutes as well. Melissa, you sweet girl. Thank you. One day, I need to figure out my life first. My husband and I have a lot going on with our business and taxes and just so much stuff. I totally feel that. I understand completely. Watched a lot of your videos among other people. Thanks for all your explanations about the program. Yeah, you're welcome. That's what I'm here to do. Help and support and motivate in any way possible. Vicky, you fancy with Adobe Premiere Pro. I hear there's a learning curve. Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve if you're coming from something like CapCut or iMovie. But how I started was just if there was something that I was trying to achieve, right? If I'm trying to add a specific feature, make a cut, or enhance something, I would just go to YouTube, search it, and then I would, have this new skill under my belt. I would now learn, I now have learned how to do this. And I would keep doing that. Every time I'm trying to do something to my video, look it up on YouTube, learn how to do it, and then now you know how to do it moving forward. So I have already used Adobe for Illustrator, and so learning Premiere Pro after Illustrator wasn't too hard. But yeah, you can definitely teach yourself. I'm self-taught with everything. Me and Axel have this conversation all the time. We're self-taught designers, self-taught creators. So you're always going to have to teach yourself something in the design world. Sorry if I'm killing you, but should I do the whole unboxing thing? This is what's in the box, etc., or just here's the item? Okay, so I did a video on this, and my honest opinion of this is if you purchase a specific product, like let's just say this Lego camera, right? What I normally like to do is I head over to the product page and I'll go check the other videos in the carousel. If somebody else or multiple people already have an unboxing video of this product, I'm not going to create another one because what's the point? Maybe somebody wants to see something different. If everybody on the product or on the carousel is just unboxing the item, then I don't think that's a great idea. If everybody else is unboxing or there's already an unboxing, I'll skip the unboxing. I'm going to show me building the camera, or I'm going to show the finished product, or I'm going to show, anything else aside from the unboxing. So it really depends. I'm not going to say unboxing videos are not good to do, but I just like to see some variety. If other people have product reviews or other people have unboxing reviews on the carousel, I just go ahead and skip it. But if you want to just take time to make multiple and you do one unboxing and then one actual review of yourself building it or whatever, go ahead and do that as well. But if you're just trying to make one video per product and there's already unboxing videos, I would go ahead and skip an unboxing. People do like unboxings, but I think it can get boring when all it is an unboxing. There's more that people want to know. There's more to it, right? People don't want to just see what's in the box. They want to see you put it together. They want to see how it held up. They want to see so much more. Yes, to get approved. Oh, you're still on that step, Vicky. Gotcha. Yeah, so I would build up a TikTok. Honestly, TikTok is the way to go. So I would build up a very specific niched TikTok For instance, like I like to tell people, if there's a specific sporting team that you like, a dog, a movie, a show, the most random things, it could be Legos. If you like Legos, make a TikTok account over Legos, something where other people are interested in. When I first started, this is gonna sound so funny, but I made an Instagram account over the TV show The Bachelor and Bachelorette, and I made a fan page, and I grew up to 5,000 Instagram followers. And this was when I was in high school. This was a long time ago. It's kind of embarrassing even talking about it, but I was just trying to grow a Instagram account. And then once I did that, I like changed the name and acted like I had a bunch of followers, right? But when you do something so niche like that, there's a ton of people out in this world that already like that. There's people that love Legos, people that love the Dallas Cowboys, people that love Rottweiler dog breeds, right? So if you make a super niche Instagram account or TikTok, you can grow super quickly. Now, TikTok, I also was able to grow super quickly because I started doing TikToks on sneakers during COVID. I was actually quarantined in my room at my parents' house. All I had in there was sneakers, and started making TikToks and blew up on TikTok that way. So it's the most random things. However, if you're looking to grow your personal brand, if you're looking to grow a community, I'm not going to recommend doing a dog Instagram channel or Instagram account or TikTok account, right? That is just to get you in the Amazon influencer program as quick as possible. If you're looking to grow a personal brand or grow a business, it's going to take a lot longer to grow your Instagram following, grow your TikTok. It's harder to be seen. There's not a ton of people that you can just follow that are going to be interested in you right off the bat. Just like if you made a niched account like Legos or like Dallas Cowboys, right? So it's a little harder that way. So if your goal is to just get into the Amazon influencer program, that's where I recommend just creating a very niche account. Get your followers real quick and join the program, and then forget about the account. But if you're looking to grow a personal brand, grow a business, it's going to take a lot more work. I would start a fan page to get followers. Exactly. That's where I was going. That's kind of what I just explained. But yes. Has anyone done videos for Whole Foods? What do you mean? Like the store? You can review food as an Amazon influencer. In fact, Tyler C, for the guy who has the YouTube channel reviews of cool stuff. I don't know if he's in here. But he told me that he would review canned food. He would review canned items and things in his pantry, and it would actually sell. So you can review just about anything. Okay, I meant videos of products that are specifically sold on Whole Foods. I see some items selling by the thousands with no video reviews. Or do people not care for reviews because it's food? Yeah, that's hit or miss. There's some items like toothpaste, like soap, right? Like general items that people are going to buy often. Normally, they're not going to watch product review videos over it. Now, food items, I believe people would watch reviews from what I've heard from people. But Whole Food specific items, I don't know if they have a carousel. So that could be why people are not reviewing it. If there's no video carousel on the product page, people tend to stay away from those kind of items. Vicky, are you trying to get approved for the program? Yes, I believe Vicky is. Supreme Living. Controversy alert. I'm getting mixed talking points about reviewing items in a store that I don't own. Please advise, I'll follow. Yeah, no, stay away from that. If you do that, people are going to report you. If you've ever checked out the Reddit, what do you call it? Like, if you ever checked out the Amazon influencer program on Reddit, there's a whole thing where people report cheaters. And you will get banned. It's more of like not if you'll get banned, it's when you'll get banned. People can avoid it for a little bit, but then eventually they're going to find out. And so I would say not to review stuff in stores. It's just a bad look. It's a bad look. It leaves a bad taste in people's mouths, and they're going to report you. There's just too many competitive people out here, people that are trying to make the commissions, and they feel like you're taking away from them. They're just going to report you. So my super strong advice, and I think everybody would stand by me, is like, don't review in stores, or at least don't tell people you're reviewing in stores, and don't make it obvious. Vicky said, good advice. Thank you. Glad to help. Claire's Culinary Adventures. No, I'm in the program but have a lot of mama friends that have no followers but want to get into this. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. How many followers do you have? On what? On TikTok? So the account that I used to get in was a TikTok with about 5,000 followers. And so with that, you can easily get into the program. I did some testing and some research. And with TikTok, you really, it's more focused on engagement, right? So they want you to have likes. If you have around 100 to 200 likes, and around 100 to 200 followers, it's pretty low, but people are getting approved into the program like that. So you don't need a whole lot for TikTok. Now, Instagram is a bit harder. I tried with an account that had around 1,000 followers and it did not get in. And then YouTube is actually really hard too. I think you need closer to 5,000 subscribers before Amazon lets you in with YouTube. Supreme Living said, okay, check and check. Yeah, stay away from store reviews. Got it. Andrea said, have to head out. This was so fun. Good to connect with everyone and see you next week. All right, Andrea, get ready because you are guest one. And I'm super excited. It'll be so fun. Can't wait for next week. So you have a good night. Have a good weekend. Have a good Easter. And you guys all be safe, take care, and I'll see you guys after. Get ready for the live stream extravaganza. Do you guys have anything else before we head out? We're on 2 hours. That's good. YouTube let me in with 2,300 subs, just a FYI. That's good to know. I don't know how many subs I had at the time, but it did not let me in. Guys, I'm exhausted. I had a really long, stressful day of getting ready for this live stream. I hate to admit it, but I did. I really overpromised and I was just like, man, how am I going to pull this one off? Claire's Culinary Adventures. I use this channel to get approved. Awesome. I love to hear that. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me, and I'm so glad that I was able to help you. Supreme Living is heading out as well. Good night. Thank you very much again. Of course, make sure you guys come back next week. Don't forget, next week's live stream is going to be on a Thursday. It's going to be on a Thursday. And Andrea will be on. So keep that in mind. Next week is the only stream that's going to be on a Thursday. Guys, should we call it? Should this be the shortest stream? The big announcement stream? The shortest stream? What do you guys think? This live was lit. Mr. Diamond Hands. I appreciate it. This live was also a struggle. I wish Morgan was still in here. She likes to call it struggle streams. She always says this was a struggle stream. And Morgan, if you ever do see this, just know I do watch your streams. I never get the notification that you're streaming at the moment. You guys got anything else? I applied about 2 years ago and they turned me down. I meant my channel. Oh, I got it. So Claire's Culinary Adventure used that channel to this specific channel to get into the program. Gotcha. Live gets you more views and subs. Please do more lives. I definitely will. We have 2 months of live scheduled. I can't go back now. You guys got me locked in for 2 more months. Y'all got anything? I do appreciate you guys, though. I hope the big announcement wasn't super clickbait. I hope you guys actually liked the announcements. There was a couple. right? We had the first announcement was that we're now using Ecamm Live, that we're upping our stream game, better quality, better video quality, better audio quality. And then the second announcement was I got some solution to my scary story about the Christian music coming onto my videos. So hopefully I can be back creating consistent YouTube content here in just a little bit. Hopefully this solves my problem. And then the third big announcement was the 2-month live extravaganza. So lots of fun stuff, lots of stuff to look forward to and be excited about. I'm super pumped, guys. Hey, Axel's still in. How many subs do you get per live? So it's actually been fluctuating. I don't know about on average how many subs I get. I would say maybe like 20 or so a day. It's kind of hard to take my analytics because I've really been distant from YouTube. Aside from me coming back doing these lives, I haven't posted in well over a month. I don't know if it's been more than 2 months at this point, but I've been really struggling with my content. I haven't figured out the direction I want to go. There's a lot, but the live streams have been so good because I don't have to edit anything. I can create community and be personable with people. So how many subs am I getting per live? It's not a ton. Like, I'm not really noticing anything. I'm mainly noticing that people are engaging more. People are following me on Instagram. People are chatting me and DMing me and booking calls with me. So it's helped in that sense. It hasn't necessarily grown my channel. If I really want to grow my channel, I feel like the best way to do that is by creating videos that, not go viral, but get a ton of views. That's when I see the most traction and the most gain, like the most gain in subscribers. I haven't really noticed a ton from the lives. The lives are more just fun. The lives do get me a good amount of watched hours. People are definitely tuning in. I think my average watch time is like well over half an hour. So that's really good because my videos aren't that way at all. But the lives are more engaging. I get a lot of people in my chat. I get a lot of likes, get a lot of views. People are watching the live after the fact, so that's pretty cool. Even though my thumbnails are not good. My thumbnails for my lives are not good because they're not clickable later. So I've already accepted that. I understand that. So we're going to change it up. Our thumbnails are going to be completely different starting next week. Think of next week as like a new season. A new season of these lives. Do you have Patreon? No, I do not have Patreon. Anything else, guys? How many of us are still in? Dang, there's actually quite a bit of us still in. 2 hours. This is really my shortest stream. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys are excited for next week. You guys have any big Easter plans? We're missing a lot of people tonight on the live, actually, now that I think about it. But that's okay. Hopefully they watch this back, and I'll start posting all the stuff for the live stream event. I'll start posting it once I have clarification on those last 2 guests, and then I'll start posting this everywhere. I'll start making a ton of social content about it. Do you have mods for your channel? No, I do not. But I have 2 people that are first in line if they want to help me. I have Vicky and Melissa. They're really good. You can change your thumbnails if you are monetized. Yes, I am monetized. I can definitely change them. I don't know, because the content that were in these live streams that have the bad thumbnails, like, I can't see people clicking on this down the road anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I think it's going to be fine. I think I'll just focus on this next season, this 2-month-long extravaganza, right? And I'll start changing up the thumbnails for that. You look tired. Maybe you should go to bed. Hey, that's mean. Yeah. yeah, I've been losing a lot of sleep actually because I have a lot to do. Discord, a lot of stuff to learn. Ecam. This was a learning curve. Everything's a learning curve for me. And then I start saying stuff. I started messaging my guests. I started scheduling them. And I'm like, I don't even have a software to bring these guests on. So that was the biggest struggle for me is like, I started promising stuff and I started telling people we're going to do something and then I have to figure it out. So I have been losing sleep about some of this stuff, but it's all good. How many brands do you reach out to? Oh my gosh. I haven't reached out in a while. This is actually something that I've thought about giving to a VA because it's very simple. They just copy and paste and they could reach out to a bunch of brands in a quicker amount of time than I could. And it would be better use of their time than my time, right? So I could focus on other stuff. But I was reaching out to a bunch. I was trying like probably upwards of 20 or 30 every morning. But I since stopped. And when you stop getting hits. Because even though you're reaching out to 20 or 30, they're not all responding to you. And they all maybe will even leave you on red. And then sometimes they give you email addresses that you got to reach out to, right? And then you email them and then they don't even respond. So that's why I have to reach out to so many. Because the response rate is so low. I'm not getting a bunch of responses. So the more the merrier. But with reaching out to brands, that was something I really set aside a specific amount of time. Like I would say 1 hour every morning. And it was like more, how many could I get done in an hour? And it depends on what you're looking at. Like sometimes if my item for that day was heaters and I was looking for all the heater brands that I could reach out to, sometimes you come across a lot more heater or a lot more brands in specific categories than other categories. So it's kind of hit or miss. Like it's hard to say an exact number. I would more set a time limit than a number. Mod Squad. Millennial Money Mom. We got to call you all the mom mod squad. Cuz it'll be Vicky and Melissa and they are moms. Mom Mod Squad. Everybody's name is just like such a tongue twister. Influencer Income 101. Millennial Money Mom. You guys got me. You guys got me all kinds of tongue-tied. I'm working on Easter, but at least I'm getting holiday pay. What's your Easter plans? Just hanging out with family. I'll just be hanging out with family. Saturday though, are you guys familiar with the XFL? If anybody's familiar with the XFL, it's like this other NFL league that kind of got started. And it's starting back up. And they're actually headquartered in Texas. And so I'll be checking that out on Saturday. So I'll be at an XFL game. Actually, I don't even think it's called XFL anymore. I think it was called XFL before. Now it's called like UFL. So I'll be at that on Saturday, and then Sunday we have Easter. So yeah, it'll just be a lot of family time, hanging out with family. Just leave your pretty face as thumbnail. People will watch. Thank you so much. You're so kind. There is a way to add one person to your live. It in the setup. Not every YouTuber has it yet. That's okay. We got Ecamm Live. We're rocking and rolling because I plan on bringing a ton of people on. I plan, like Vicky and Melissa are up on week 2, I believe, 2 or 3. And so we'll have 2 guests at that time. So we got a lot to learn, a lot to do. When is the next giveaway? I don't know. We'll see. I don't have one planned at the moment, but hopefully soon. Yes, I'd like to create a system to delegate brand outreach to a VA. I have a system for a VA to do my video editing. That's fire. Yeah, that is fire. Sorry, I saw your fire emoji, but it is fire. I definitely think you can do it. And hopefully maybe Gregory and them can talk to us about it and teach us more about VAs. Yep, XFL is dope. Yeah, it's a cool little thing. So, oh my God, can we do sports betting, please? Yes, we can always do sports betting. Let me try to show y'all mine today. Melissa, I always think about you when I do my sports bets now. And every Wednesday before the stream, I make sure to do one just so we can talk about it and I can show you guys after. But, oh man, it doesn't look good. So, I really like to take advantage of sports betting whenever they have a promotion. And so, like today, they had a promotion. If you do 5 picks and you get all 5 correct, it was going to be times 12, which is more than they normally do. I think it's normally just times 10. So I actually did do one, but it's not looking so good. This is what we got right now. So I did less, got that one right. This right here, if you ever see reboot, that means that player got hurt or got injured, like got taken out. So they got taken out of the game. And so that kind of messes with my picks. Then scrolling down, this one right here, this game started at 6:10. It's almost 9:10, or it's after 9:10. So that's over. So that one is correct. However, this pick right here, I put less than 6 rebounds. He got 7. So that pick is wrong. And then this one right here, this game started at 7:10. I don't know if this game is still going on. So I don't think I'm going to win tonight. And I honestly haven't been playing a whole lot. But with Prize Picks, you always want to play on Tuesdays and Fridays. On Fridays, they always give free money. They give you a free $25 pick. So you always want to take advantage of that. Because if you bet $25 and if you don't win, they refund you $25. So you got to do that one. Drop your link for sports betting so I can sign up now. I've been meaning to do it since before Super Bowl. I got you. Let's see. This is for Prize Picks, okay? This is the code you'll want to use on Prize Picks. Melissa, you're so funny. Yeah, I can't wait to talk all about sports betting and then even add it to the Discord. That's on my list. Just haven't got that far yet. Maybe over this weekend I'll work on the Discord for sure. And I'll also check out your Discord. I just joined. You have so much automation, so many features going on your Discord. I was like overwhelmed and shocked, and I also did not know what to do. I saw there was like something that said, "Hey Mercedes," and I'm just like, what is this? What is going on? I'm totally overwhelmed, and my Discord looks nothing like your Discord. But we'll work on it. For sure we'll work on it. But Melissa, let me know if you have any problems with Prize Picks. DM me or chat, message me if you have any questions. Because honestly, I do think I'm probably going to get ready to get off of here. I had a really long day, really long week actually, dealing with all this live stream stuff. But it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. I feel like I'm using my time wisely and I'm learning a lot. I'm like a sponge and I'm soaking in all the information that I can. And I'm seeing it working. So I couldn't thank you guys enough for everything. I'm super excited for this extravaganza. 2 months locked in of live streams with awesome, amazing guests. I just could not be more excited and more happy about it. I'm super excited to host it. I'm super excited to have these conversations and show you guys live what it's like, a look into my conversations. Hopefully, I have really good, deep conversations with everybody and you guys are actually amazed by it. So I thank you guys so much. I am going to get off of here. I already got told once that I look tired, so I better go ahead and get off of here. This is a short one. I'm normally on here a lot longer, but I love being personable with you guys. I love chatting with you guys. I love just being there for you, So, Melissa said, "Let my ass off. Please let me know if you like the Amazon monitors, scrapers. Might be an opportunity for people to buy cheap Amazon products to review." Yes, definitely. I'll check all that out. Just give me a second. I'll check it all out and get back to you on it. But guys, thank you guys so much. I actually have an outro. Oh, no, I don't. Or maybe I do. I do have an outro that we'll end this video off with, so maybe check it out. But y'all have a good night. Have a great Easter. Have a happy and safe holiday. I know a lot of people are off on Friday. Take advantage of it. Do something that you've never done before. Step outside of your comfort zone and just keep up the great work. Keep hustling, keep being motivated. And like I like to always say at the end of my videos, together we're going to do amazing things. So guys, keep up the great work. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all next week for the extravaganza on Thursday. So I can't wait. I just saw this right now. The Mercado 210. Hi, I'm late to the party, but I will watch the replay. Yes, check out the replay. I gotta go. It's been a long week, a long day, and so I'm heading out. But I think you'll like this live. So go ahead and check it out. You guys have a happy Easter, and I'll see y'all next week. All right? Bye, everybody. What the?